Welcome back to the Flashing Badger podcast. You are joining us as we start episode 2 of Outgunned, the action movie RPG. With me, as always, are Mike,
Fitz, Wegs.
Cue the music.
Flashing Badger, Flashing Badger, alright. Flashing Badger.
When you last left us, our heroes had just bailed out without parachutes of an exploding cargo plane in pursuit of a mysterious briefcase linked to the dangerous Project Medusa. As we start our episode, your feet land softly on the lovely sandy beach as you see the goons in front of you scattering from the wreckage of the plane and this mysterious man in black running off to the forest. Fitz, as the camera turns around and sees your dainty little feet land on the beach there, who do we see?
You see me carrying Earl like a giant baby child.
Mm-hmm. And your character is?
Domino Colt.
Of course.
Stunt driver, speedster, and all-round car enthusiast extraordinaire.
And you're carrying none other than Earl Cantaleaver.
Earl Cantaleaver, lawman, military man, currently being carried bodyguard style.
Must be comfy though, being carried.
Oh yeah, it's great. I didn't need a parachute or anything.
You're worth it. And you got a bad hip, so.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
And you are clutching the briefcase that you recovered from the handcuffed arm of the man in black. And Mike, touching down a short distance away with a beautiful American flag outfit and a giant eagle on your parachute.
I needed to be a little bit separate. Vanilla Justice over here, who lands barefoot in the sand.
Uh-huh.
And as it pans across, there are beautiful men and women that are all hopping up off their towels and starting to recognize me.
Of course. You sign a few autographs as you go. So this man in black is taking off into the jungle. However, you've got the briefcase. Do you want to go after him, or are you?
I'm concerned if we chase the man in black. This is only the end of the first act. We need to pad this movie out. Let's let him escape. We've got the briefcase.
Yeah, we're not meant to catch him yet.
No, obviously we catch him at the end.
So the man in black disappears off into the jungle next to the beach. You guys are on the ground clutching this briefcase. You can see scattered around a few goons, but they mostly seem to sort of be wandering off and minding their business. And they don't seem that interested in fighting with you so far. Briefcase is locked.
Not for long. I rack my firearm.
Did the man in black? I don't remember how, but did the man in black run off into the forest with one arm because his other one's still attached to the briefcase?
No, he managed to undo the handcuff as he was wrestling with Earl.
Do you think this is the kind of briefcase I could shoot the lock off?
Oh, I think we can shoot the lock off literally anything.
100%.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I will
We've
roll
landed
nerves
out.
and shoot. That's 2 basic successes.
The lock pops open.
Oh, thank God.
And you open the briefcase, and you quickly have to react to stop the wind from gathering up some of the papers inside and blowing them away down the beach. But you notice that every piece of paper in the briefcase is blank, except for a yellow post-it note with a smiley face drawn on it in the middle of the briefcase. And from the jungle in the distance, you can hear...
He was peeking back as you opened it. Like, have they opened it yet?
Got to time this.
He heard the gunshot and he ducked, thinking it was a round coming his way. But when he looked back, it was you opening the briefcase.
Opening his briefcase.
But thankfully, one of the goons who you had a fight with is down there on the ground. He's still a little bit wounded, a little bit under the weather. He's probably the one that you shot. Someone can try and interrogate him. I know Earl's interrogation techniques are pretty blunt.
On the beach, sand is going to get everywhere in an interrogation.
Yes.
And, there's all the little crabs down at the shoreline as well. Oh, this is brutal. I don't like
Vanilla Justice is a twisted individual.
Put a bit of slimy seaweed on him.
Oh, yeah.
Using
on
the
his
kid's,
foot.
the kid's bucket in the shape of a sandcastle, and you just put them on his head. I can keep doing this thing.
we could dig him in. Like we dig a big hole, put him in, and then put all the sand.
Great. So who's taking
Start
charge of
kicking
that?
it in his eye.
I'll do it as the lawman. I know there's regulations about interviews and interrogations, but to hell with the rules. That's my catchphrase. To hell with the rules.
Roll dice for it.
Does that earn him something for using his catchphrase?
He's going to get an adrenaline if this succeeds.
I'm not sure how
he's done
comforting it is
okay.
for you to go, I'm going to torture him as the lawman here. Like it's...
So many witnesses.
So no.
Well, if you're torturing him, why don't you do brawn and speech or something?
Brawn and speech, good idea. I've rolled 1 basic success.
The mercenary that you've got there is like, ha ha ha, the briefcase was on another plane, you fool! And it's already made its way to the secret base
Oh, yeah, the secret base. You remind me where that is again? Just quickly.
We both know where the secret base is, but I need to hear it from you.
Yeah.
To make sure you know.
Yeah, on the record, you need to tell me.
It's like, I'll never tell you.
What if I ask really nicely?
Nothing you do can make me
What if
talk.
I put sand in your undies?
It's in Greece. And sure enough, he gives you the approximate location of where the base is.
Excellent.
Oh, I got my pen ready. Where is it?
Greece!
I thought you were going to give like a grid reference. Like, I can't believe they wouldn't just tell the guy the title. They've given him numbers.
Work out the latitude and longitude. So we skip forward. You guys are on another plane. This is like the one from Tailspin. It's got the two engines and the floats and it's yellow. And
The second
you're
you said
cruising.
Tailspin, we all had the exact
Yeah.
same picture. I'm like, say no more. I got
Yeah.
it.
The camera cuts just as the plane touches down. It's like one of those Indiana Jones like lines on the map moving things, and the plane touches down. And none other than your old friend Augustus Chapman sees you off the plane, and he's like he's got the leather flying helmet. He's like 65. He's chunky. He's got a big mustache. He's still got his goggles on, even though he's laying on the ground, and his plane has a windscreen. But he's like, well, Vanilla, close friend of mine, because he's the least likely friend pairing. But it turns out that they connected through their love of
Hip hop.
bark.
Henny and Coke.
And he has to be so loud over the engine. Sorry.
So as he gets off the plane, he's wishing goodbye to all of you, and he's like, Vanilla, my friend, I can't help much. I don't know much about Greece, but I do have a hookup for a secure hotel. It'd be a good place for you to stay. And he gives you a business card. And you've known Augustus for a long time. Since you went by your previous name when you weren't even Vanilla Justice, which was,
Damon Burns.
of course,
Eugene. Damon Burns Eugene. It's hyphenated.
Yep. He hands you the card. So this is like a small private airport. It's not a dirt strip, but it's it's one step above. There's not people coming and going. It's one of those places where it's not really staffed or anything. And as you're offloading your luggage and things down the sort of far end, you can see a couple of people having what looks like an argument. One of them sort of looks like they're begging and pleading, and the other one's kind of standing their ground. You can tell one of them's a pilot because he's got aviator sunglasses and a scarf
And a plane.
and a plane. And he's leaning on a plane.
He's wearing his pilot's license around his neck. I'm like,
But the wind is sort of carrying their words away. You can't hear what they're saying. They're just out of range. But you keep offloading your luggage.
I grab my bag out of the plane, and it's the little wheelie luggage things, but because it's a dirt runway, the wheels aren't working. And so it's just dragging.
yeah.
This
Leaving
divot.
2 divots along
Yeah,
with
of where the wheels should be spinning. They'll never spin again now that I've dragged them through this dirt. And I'm walking straight over to the pair where there's the arguing and the bullying that's going on.
All right, so as you get closer, you see that one of the males is the non-pilot. He's wearing like good quality clothes, but he looks a bit sort of rumpled and disheveled, and he's a bit sweaty, and he looks a bit anxious, and he's now pleading by the time you get there. He's like, please, I just need to get away from here. I need to get away. And he's just, as you're listening, he's begging this pilot. He's like, no, listen, I know I don't have any money. I can get you some money when we get there, but you've got to get me clear here. I can't be here. It's too dangerous. And he's constantly looking around him like he's hyper vigilant and alert. And the pair the pilot seems to notice you turn up, but the other male doesn't react at all. He's too deep in his pleading.
Experiencing some turbulence there, Captain.
Oh,
Nice.
And the pilot's like, listen, this is a private matter. I'm having a business negotiation. Off you go.
Off I go.
I wander over, and on the back of that, I backhand Vanilla out of the way. You push him away. I go, apologies for my little friend here. He's quite the idiot. Can't help but see how snappily this man is dressed. Is there something we can help with?
He's like, listen, he goes, thank you so much. I need some money to pay this man to get me out of here. I just got to go. There's no way I can stay here. It's too dangerous.
What's happened? Tell me.
When do we become the A team?
He seems reluctant to talk to you. If you want to roll me a something, maybe a smooth and talk or something.
Oh, I'm not the man for this conversation. I was just trying to make headway.
I'll say you want me to flirt with him.
Smooth speech. What about
Yeah.
smooth speech?
I'll give you that.
Okay. See if you can talk him around.
I have a basic success, and I'm going to try push my luck. A critical success.
Tell me how that goes. Tell me how you convince him.
Convincing the man that's panicking or
The
convincing the
panicky man,
pilot?
yeah.
He has a glimmer in his eye like he recognizes me. And he goes, you're, and before he can even get the other words out, I'm like, heavyweight champion. lightweight champion, welterweight champion, bantamweight champion. I surprisingly, I could cut that much weight at one point.
I was like, when you
And he goes, no, you're really interrupting the conversation we're having.
Or no, he goes, and then you just hand him like the CD
Yeah.
of your IQ greatest hits to go, yeah, that's me.
And it's a Sharpie written
Yeah.
on it because I couldn't get them printed. I didn't have the budget for that. But it's going to be so fresh. You need to listen to it. It'll change everything. I keep giving them to DJs in the local area.
And you hand it and you just look at me like, and I'm going to need like $5 for this.
Yeah. It's free, but if you'd like to make a donation.
And I hint that he needs to play it now as well. He puts it in his pocket and I'm like, no, listen to it. I'll wait.
Against all odds, this makes this man feel he can tell that you're not part of some secret cabal. You don't have enough guile for that. He says, look, I can't explain everything. I just need to borrow some money. I need to get away. I was working in a lab. There's been an incident, and there's some dangerous people that are going to come for me. I need to get away from here.
Your problem is you need money, and my problem is I probably have too much. Now, this secret lab that you're talking about, this isn't in the bananas by any chance, is it?
The pilot sort of turns and he looks at you. He's like, "What?" He says, "Listen, the price was 2 cash in the game. Money. There's a maximum of 5 cash they can hold. So let's assume that's a decent amount. So 2 cash. That's it. I don't want to hear any sob stories. Just get on with it."
Well, we could do a fairly good deal here because I'm going to give you 2 cash and you are going to wax lyrical for me everything you know about this secret lab. He may have not said it was secret.
It's not secret for long.
Ironic that Wax Lyrical was your third album.
You going to hand over this money?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm going to get some information first.
He says, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I was working at this lab. I was a lab assistant. I was there with Dr. Khan. She's, look, something happened. She's been sent off to another location. I don't know where it is. But," and he looks over his shoulder and like looks around really suspiciously. He's like, "You're never going to believe me, but the lab is looking into something crazy."
I don't believe you.
Damn, I feared that would be the case. He says, "But the guy running the lab, it was Konstantin Stamos. John's brother." So no, it's no.
A lot of stuff. He's running a full house down there.
He used to be called Istanbul Stamos, but then they changed his name.
yeah,
very funny.
that's good. You're on fire.
Absolutely A-grade material.
Full house joke.
Just keeping that. You guys know Konstantin Stamos is like, he's one of those guys, philanthropy and billionaire, but also, the sort of arms dealing bastardy that goes on with it. He's not like a great guy, but he's someone who's, up in the top sphere. Everybody knows him. He's a known face. So you're going to hand over this cash to this young... He introduced himself as Brajesh, by the way.
Brajesh?
Yeah.
I got some terrible news for Brajesh.
about to
as
say.
I open my wallet and discover I only have 1 cash. So I do and side-eye these two, like...
And I just pushed through all of you rudely with my little backpack on going, "Wouldn't have thought so." And kept going.
Yes.
Poor Brajesh. So you're leaving him there?
I'll give him the 1 cash, but it's not that I'm handing over one thing, it's a whole bunch of cash. And while he's counting it, we're doing the walk away, and he does the, wait, and he's looking at the pilot, and the pilot's like, not enough.
And as you turn around, now that the pilot's heard how desperate he is, the pilot's like, 4 cash.
Yeah,
Pilot just went up.
trying to get away from Constantine, are you? It's going to be worth a bit.
Completely undermined his
I hear he kills everyone who crosses him.
So you guys get back to the hotel, and it's not bad. It's almost got that sort of Spanish hacienda kind of style and whitewashed walls, and it's fine. It's a mid-range sort of touristy hotel.
What's the name of the hotel?
It's called the Hacienda del Sol.
And this is this Greek hotel.
Good name.
I just came up with it. So yeah, in Greece,
In Greece,
Yep.
the Spanish style Casa del Sol or whatever it was.
it's a theme hotel.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and there's a few. It's pretty quiet there. You see a few people in the lobby, but not many. This is when you're going to have like a timeout phase where if there's something you want to do, any inquiries you want to make, any supplies you want to get before you move on to the next phase of your mission, now would be a good time.
rocket launchers.
Yeah, I'm actually going out to, because this is my bag, once we get in and sort of settled a little bit in our room, I'm making inquiries at the desk or even with some of maybe the more disreputable people in and around the place about getting a car. Help us get around.
Okay.
That's very
Getting
practical.
a vehicle, yeah.
Because I've covered a whole bunch of my rap career already in this film. I've covered off on my hand-to-hand combat. But the other side of me that I'm known for is just my love of beautiful women. So I'm just going to sit around the bar, and each time the camera cuts to me, I'm talking to more and more beautiful women. To the point where there's like 15 talking to me at once.
And you can't even hear what's going on. Like,
I
well,
look so overwhelmed.
you've got all those grocery ticket systems where they have to talk to you and all that.
The deli counter.
All right, so you're asking around the locals.
I'm sourcing a vehicle.
Inquiries for a vehicle. Earl, what's Earl going to do? Is he's got some contacts he can call on, or is he going to ask around the underworld? Or
I was thinking, I know a local arms merchant who owes me a favour. We could probably use some sort of heavy weaponry.
You're looking around the hotel and there's other people at the bar that are like wearing Hawaiian shirts and they're sipping on drinks and you're like, how do I know them? And they're doing the try not to be noticed. And then people that have fled your investigations in the past to non-extradition countries. And they're just like, oh
my God, he's here.
He's come to extradite me.
they're at their support group meeting at the hotel bar.
Perfect. So I walk up to one of
Cantaleaver
them.
group.
All right, so we'll go back in reverse order. So Earl, you're calling this arms dealer that you know.
Yeah.
You can definitely buy some gear from him if you like. What are you all thinking? Is it just like standard guns for you, or do you want shotguns or submachine guns?
Maybe one of each. I'm pretty good with my pistol, my commemorative World War II Colt, 1911. But one of you can have a machine gun and one of you can have a shotgun. What do you think?
I'm strapping my hands. I don't need guns. I don't believe in guns.
You don't believe in violence, just
I don't even
fighting.
believe they exist.
As we're
You just assume when I'm shooting people, oh, it's just some sort of weird magic. Yeah.
as if we're this is an action movie, rip-off sort of thing. So I'd like a couple of Uzis. Go around.
Perfect. Dual Uzis.
Dual Uzis. 2. Get me 2.
Yeah.
well done.
So I'll hit up the local arms merchant. I'll restock up on.
Uzis are great because they also don't run out of ammo.
100%.
Well, to be fair, none of our guns will ever run out of ammo.
Any action movie where an Uzi's had to be reloaded, let alone run out of ammo.
They're actually not manufactured to be reloaded. They just keep going. There's no way to reload.
I thought you were going to drop a factoid on me there.
Yeah, so I hit up a local arms merchant who owes me a favour.
So vanilla, no guns for you?
No guns.
No grenades?
Oh, I do love grenades. Grenades are the deadliest weapon in any action film as well.
They are.
Kills like 80 people at once.
And they all do that jumping
away from the
sprawl
explosion.
away from the explosion.
Can I have one grenade?
Sure. So write down grenade on your sheet. Fitz, you're buying 2 submachine guns?
Yep.
Write that down for me.
Uzis.
Great. Well, are you buying a heavier weapon or sticking with the trusty
Why
pistol?
would I? My pistol is amazing. It doesn't run out of ammo. Why would I trade it in?
Vanilla, roll me like a smooth kind of flirt talk for trying to get information out of these local ladies and see.
I better not fail this and drop the grenade. 2 basic success.
A lot of the ladies are talking about that there's a partner at the Stamos Mansion tonight, up on the hill there. It's big. You can't miss it. It's like an obvious building. And they tell you it's a very exclusive guest list of people who can go there. And really it's the kind of event that's probably, out of your class bracket. Like it's a black tie kind of dinner. They're all looking forward to going. They've all got people who they're going to escort, with. And
Are they being paid as a group to go as beautiful women?
yeah, they're there to like boost the numbers. They're the sort of window dressing for the event, if you like, without.
And I haven't discovered yet, but they're also being paid to talk to me right now at the hotel bar.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they will be. Domino, you're car hunting. Roll me a dice for that. Roll me some kind of.
What about a crime and a detect?
Yeah, I'm happy with it being crime because you're going through your underworld contacts.
Yeah. I've got 2 basics. I might get a free roll because it's something to do with the vehicle, and that's my thing. No, I'll stick with 2 basics.
You discover that people are talking about how there's been a whole bunch of people in the underworld getting involved in helping build this facility, secret facility, out near an old marble quarry. And they're talking about how much back and forth they had to do and how it's sort of below the radar. It's been a tricky job to keep it secret. And funnily enough, some of them are talking about the Stamos event as well at the house. So when you come together at the end of the day, you realise that this is where you're going to have to go to try and find out more. That there's obviously some link here between the Medusa weapon and Stamos. You're sitting in the room, you're waiting for a while, and you're halfway through your planning, and a waiter knocks on the door. You open it up, and he comes in, he's wearing the very nice top and tails and things, and dark hair, but he's got this really obvious scar running down the side of his nose to his jaw. Room service!
You're going to attack him straight away, and this poor dude gets attacked everywhere he goes, and he's not bad.
I might just let him in the room and close the door behind him first.
So you shut the door, and he's like, so, what's going on this evening? Everyone having a nice evening? Good? Having a nice time? Are we? You enjoy the food that I've brought you? He's got one of those the silver plates with the cloche on top. He starts moving over. He's holding it, like looking at you expectantly of where do you want this?
I absent-mindedly pick up one of the plates from his cart and go, I will take some of that, and then hit him over the head with it. And as I do so, I go, whoppa!
And as a piece of the porcelain falls to the ground, it says Kobayashi.
And so the waiter slumps to the ground.
Yes.
No, what have you done, you animal?
You see his name tag. It says Sean. Oh, no. He's lying there. And we'll flash forward a bit here to the months of therapy that Sean has to overcome his trust issues with strangers again, and slowly makes his way back in, but becomes agoraphobic, finds it very difficult to get back in the workforce. But
surely he's a bad guy.
He takes up skiing as a form of rehabilitation.
Gets a good job up there.
No, the waiter's just, he was just here to deliver the food, but you know.
I thought it was going to be a bomb or something, and I opened up.
Made an absolute animal of yourself.
It was wings.
As is traditional.
I feel like I was tricked into that.
Yeah,
I tried to tell you.
You didn't even ask him any questions, you just king hit him.
Yeah, because he's clearly a bad guy. See,
to be fair, he had a scar.
Yeah.
Only bad people have scars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And an accent.
Now he's got 2 scars.
Yeah, one that matches the other side now.
Yeah.
If you ain't got time to bleed, or your body makes you feel like it's
Game over, man. Game over.
then you need to,
Say hello to my little friend.
my friend, Rock Vitamins.
Welcome to the party, pal.
The party that is Rock Vitamins. So,
You've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky?
with Rock Vitamins, you always feel lucky. Lucky and great.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
An offer of 2 for 1 on Rock Vitamins in store now. So grab some Rock Vitamins and...
Hasta la vista, baby.
Because if you try Rock Vitamins once, you will...
I'll be back.
Welcome to the Rock.
Vitamins range. In all good stores now.
Fashion Badger.
The evening's coming on, the event's coming up to starting.
I'm not even kicked out of the hotel, though. I'm just like...
He's still unconscious on the floor.
And so after I torched him, realised he wasn't, I just increased the tip by 5% and sent him on his way.
What are you thinking about how to get into this party?
I'm proper overt. You can still see my neck tattoos and my big earrings and my bleached hair. And I've got the buttoned up white shirt, and I'm going in as a guest. Everyone's talking about this.
I thought the buttoned up white shirt. I thought you were talking about waiters for a second.
No, I don't wait on anyone. You wait on me.
I'm also going to go overt. I am the law, and there's nowhere the law can't go. I'm barging past the bouncer. I'm going to flash my badge and my ID that belongs to another jurisdiction in another country. I have no legal power to enter this place, but to hell with the rules. I'm going in. That's my catchphrase.
I make a sly attempt to go covert, but it's poor. I've got myself a really nice dress, a red shiny ball gown type dress, sleeveless of course, because that's Domino. But that's about it. But yeah, I haven't done it very well. I've still got my quite chunky army style black boots on, and I've still inextricably got a little piece of grease just under my eye from working on cars. But I'm quite a beautiful woman anyway, and I fit right in.
We were going to go as a pair, as a date, but he was too quick up the stairs. She was, because she goes faster in red.
And of course, he does made no real effort with his covert over and look at $1 million, and I've really tried and have not.
All right, so you turn up to the main gate there, and as you get up to this sort of pathway, there's a main driveway that goes up to the house, but there's this pedestrian pathway that goes up. It's only got one guard standing on it. Roll me all a smooth
Did I get
Maybe
a card?
Smooth speech roll. Sure. What kind of card you get?
I got something really not suited to this event. It's like one of those
An ice hockey rink cleaner.
a Zamboni. It's that typical sort of those greeny type 1990s Jeeps that they sort of there's like a door missing on one side, but it's that sort of Land Rover is up. One of those.
Okay.
And I pull it up to the gate and
So you driving up?
Yep.
So I want all of you to roll me a smooth speech roll to see if you can talk your way in.
I've got a basic success.
I have a double basic.
Looks like I'm staying out the front, boys.
You can have one of my basics.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. You make up to this gate, and first off, the bouncer's sort of like being smooth talked by Domino and getting talked over, and you're telling him that you're one of the guests, or
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, and you forgot your invitation, or
Yeah, I'm friends with Stemos' daughter.
oh, Anastasia.
Yes.
Who's for?
I'm her nanny.
Oh,
I'm the new nanny.
Oh, okay.
And I've just been invited here. I'm going to get a handover from the old nanny. I'm going to help her with her English.
You can do the thing where you sort of push down on the clipboard and put your finger down and be like, see, there's my name.
There's my
there.
name.
Tom.
Rajesh Singh.
Yeah.
No further questions.
And then I've thrown just absentmindly thrown the keys and say, I've counted the pennies in the.
So Earl sort of makes a bit of a fumbling attempt to get his badge out, and Vanilla kind of cuts him off. This is the one time in human history that the guard knows. He's like, "Oh my, is it Vanilla Justice? Are you here are you performing? Are you at the party?"
Yes.
Oh, you're actually. I have like 8 fans that actually know me around the world, so this is very exciting. I might play your cards right, and I might drop a few beats for you.
Wow.
You should say we're your dancers, your backup dancers.
The 65-year-old
65-year-old man and a woman in combat boots and a ball gown.
You are holding me up from my performance.
Sir, I'm so sorry. And the automatic gates open. You drive up to the front, and the little roundabout at the front where they have to take cars off. You get out and you hand the keys to the valet, and there's a guard at the front door with the same checkboard. He's like, "Names?
Well, let's try it again with the Vanilla Justice. I'm here for.
All right, do the same roll again."
Yes.
Oh, I think we just go to attack.
I've got nothing.
Oh, basic success.
I've got nothing.
Oh, it's going to fisticuffs.
He says, "Look, I can't find you on the list here, and I'm not sure. Really, I think you're going to need to go. If you're here to perform, like you've told me, you need to go around the back and go speak to the service entrance there. So if you could sort of make your way off that way."
Wouldn't have thought Mr. Stamos was into Vanilla Justice.
Big fan.
So you're going to follow his directions, or you're going to try some other way to get in?
No, let's go around the service entry for the stuff. Sounds perfect.
He's fobbed us off. We'll go that way.
He's been a fan of Vanilla Justice since you went solo, but he loved you in that boy band group that you started in. What was that called?
Oh, I hate you. I thought you were going to give me a terrible pun. Neapolitan.
Oh my God! Yes, you.
I was just about to chip in. I was trying to think of a second word for it. Neapolitan something.
Strawberry.
It was obviously Chocolate Truth, Strawberry Law, and Vanilla Justice.
Yes. Neapolitan. I love it. I love it.
So you went to the service entrance and you go inside, and there's the hustle and bustle of, there's caterers going and there's waiters going, and they're all wearing matching outfits. And there is a guard walking back and forth in the kitchen just looking. And as soon as you open the door and get in, he sort of catches your eye. How are you going to approach him?
Are we here for our shift? Beat up a guard, beat up a waiter, steal their jacket, and
You got to be careful because there will be a cook in here that is just jacked.
yeah, true.
And like whenever action breaks out in a kitchen, there's always one chef.
And he's got a cleaver.
Yeah,
Oh,
he grabs a cleaver.
yes,
Oh, he's always got a meat tenderizer.
It's never a
handy.
spatula.
No.
Why don't we do that?
Our rolls are starting to get poor. Let's go over.
Yeah, all right.
So he's
I call a waiter over to me and go, "Excuse me," and into the little broom closet next to it. And next thing you hear is the punch, kick, slam, bang, and I pop out wearing a little waiter jacket.
okay. Roll me a smooth speech to convince him to go into the cupboard and get knocked out.
No, I just grab him and push him into there.
Okay, roll me a brawn fight.
Brawn fight. No success.
Great. So I'll get Vanilla and Earl. I'll get you guys to roll. Vanilla, what was your approach? Doing the same, or?
Yeah, I was going to go for a headbutt.
Sure, do that. On the guard or on the waiter?
The guard. I have 3 basic success, which becomes a critical.
Excellent. All right, so sure enough, this one hit and this guard gets dropped. and you're holding him by his lapels, and he's sagging there unconscious, and a whole bunch of the caterers and kitchen staff turn and look at you. What do you say?
I'm like, help. He was heavier than I thought.
I thought there was going to be some cool, like, no ticket moment or something.
Yes, I panicked.
He'll have the special.
So are you going to take his uniform? Is that the plan?
No, these guys can have it if they like, but I just like the idea of just headbutting a guard.
Not to steal a catchphrase from another famous policeman, but I'm too old for this. I've taken the uniform. We're pushing through into the party.
So you sneak off into the main event there, and you sort of start to blend in the main hallway. Now, none of the caterers sort of know who you are. Thankfully, Vanilla Justice isn't very recognisable, so no one picks him.
Oh, wow.
I'm not big in grease yet.
But as you walk your way around and listening in Earl through the security guard radio that you've got, you can hear that the security teams are coming up like, okay, top floor clear, and do you want me to come down and help secure the party? And they're like, no, the studies must remain off limits. We need you two to stay up there and guard the door. And so you can hear that there's some secret office on the top floor of the mansion that's clearly not being touched by anyone. But the rest of the hall is this big open sort of ballroom, 2-story marble floors and chandeliers hanging down and lots of lovely white tablecloth tables around. And the people there's hundreds of people. And they're all dressed to the nines. This is like designer clothes showroom. Security guards are clearly coming and going, and you can see, especially up on the balcony, some of them there are really heavily armed. They're there with assault rifles and things. Like, it's quite out of character for the kind of event you're at, that they're so overt and wearing the little tactical vest and all that sort of stuff. You realise after being in there for a few minutes that the doors are sort of being shut off, and security teams have moved into place now. All the guests have arrived, and no one's able to come and go anywhere. As you're looking around and you're realising what's going on, you see a spotlight appears on one of the balconies up overhead, and out comes this guy in a perfectly tailored white suit. He's got slick back silver hair. He's like a sort of he's got like the Timothy Oliphant hair, like the big crazy, and he's just like, oh, thank you, and everyone in the room's applauding. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, thank you for coming here to change the world. And everyone applauds. It's like, years ago, a team of archaeologists in India exhumed the remains of a creature so monstrous. They called it Medusa. But in the DNA of that monster, Dr. Khan's team is searching for the secrets to cure all illness. And everyone's applauding and everything. And the speech keeps going on from there. And you can see now that the crowd are sort of a bit distracted and looking that way, and some of the guards are too. What, do you want to stay and listen to the speech, or do you want to make some other action?
You've made him sound evil, but the words you've said are
really good.
Are we hired by Big Pharma to bring this down?
If it cures diabetes, we'll go bankrupt.
I think we make our way up to the secret meeting.
Yeah, the top room.
The top room
yeah.
where we're hearing this chatter coming from.
Yeah, there's more going on up there, surely. Let's head up there.
So you're going to try and sneak out? Is that get past one of the door guards?
No, I'm dressed as a security guard, aren't I?
Yeah, you're still going to have to smooth your way past. It's a pretty small team. They're going to know each other.
You could probably pretend like you've caught us.
Oh, yeah, true. Why don't I grab one of these two each by one arm, and I drag them up and go, boss needs to speak to these two.
Caught them snooping around.
I caught them snooping. Boss needs to talk to them.
Sure. So what do you, maybe a smooth speech or a smooth stealth or a...
All right, so I'm going to do a smooth stealth roll, plus I'm going to spend 1 adrenaline for an extra dice.
Great.
I've got a critical success.
Great. So tell me how that goes with the security guard. That's successful.
I've walked these two up the stairs towards the top area, and there's a couple of heavy-hitting security guards at the top of the stairs, and I say, boss needs to speak to these two. And the security guards aren't really buying it, but I try to get a bit of buy-in with them where I shake Vanilla Justice around a little bit, just rough him up just a tiny bit. Just, releasing some pent-up frustration with his nonsense for the earlier adventure.
I lay a few in too, and...
No, I'm holding you with the other arm.
Lean across and punch me.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, you lean across.
A few kicks,
Yeah, that's what you get.
You've got us caught, you idiot.
So you get up the stairs, and you sort of the guards kind of almost snigger at you as you walk through, and laugh that you're giving these two the little touch up, and they drag you up. You drag them up the stairs, and you get to this corridor that leads, sterile white corridor that leads down to this big mahogany double door at the end, and on either side of the door there's two 2 guards standing there. You make your way towards that. You can tell this must be the door to the study there that's being guarded. You know from your radio, you know there's no other guards on the top floor.
Yep.
You get up towards the door. What are you going to do with these guys?
I think I try it again. I'm walking. I've got a hold of each of the Vanilla and Domino, and as we're walking up, I just whisper, "Follow my lead." They know what's coming. We're about to go hands on. So as I walk up to the 2 guards, say, "These are the 2 the boss wanted, and now you want them," and I throw them as hard as I can at the guards.
Oh, wow.
So you're straight in the fight.
I'll take that as that you're helping these 2, so
Yes.
they'll each get an extra dice. So roll me brawn and fight, each of you.
With 1 extra die.
1 extra dice.
I have a critical.
I have a basic.
So you launch on these guards, and there is a quick flurry of fists and a pa-chow. And sure enough, they both crumple to the ground, unconscious. Now, the study's got a locked keypad door panel on it. You can see. You can't see any obvious way around, but and it's also, you can see by looking at the frame, this is like a big reinforced door. It's going to take someone with a bit of technical acumen to try and get in. So anyone who's got good focus and fix, you can try and hack through the door panel.
Yep, I might do that. That sounds like Domino right there. She's young and hip and down with all the
Now,
technology.
do you want to spend any adrenaline and buy any extra dice? Or you're happy?
I've got 5 with that one. I think, you know what, I might. And so far, I've got 3 basic successes,
Which become a critical.
which become a critical.
The door opens, and inside you see a study that's like sleek, modern design, quite in contrast to the mahogany door. It's got this really sleek benches and super modern couches with no arms because they're so modern and they're in like these bright yellow colours, and it really clashes with the sort of mahogany wall paneling. And what you see elsewhere in the mansion is a real classic old school, but this is utterly the other end of the spectrum.
We always have conversation pits in our podcast. Can there be one here?
There's a conversation pit in the middle with just the really uncomfortable no-arm sofa, and there's a white desk and a big computer on the desk. Having a quick glance around the room, you can't see any obvious cameras or tripwires or alarms or anything.
Well, I think we need to go into this room and have a bit of a look around.
As we walk in, you tell me to sweep for bugs, and I just do this really slow look around the room, not knowing what I'm doing, and I go, I think we're clear.
So go in and I head towards the computer. The computer draws my attention. Love a bit of that kind of stuff. Being the modern young gal that I am.
And I pour myself a Henny at the little bar on the trolley.
And I go in and start to try and access to the computer.
Going into the computer, you find it's the passwords on a post-it note underneath the keyboard.
Fantastic.
So you go straight in.
And it's password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, with the username admin.
Yeah.
And you discover, as soon as you look through these files, a lot of them are sort of double Dutch to you, but you discover that not only is Stamos running this secret lab, but also he's got control of the local police. He's got the chiefs on his payroll. The whole of this police force is corrupt and working for him.
Not the polizia.
You see an incident report about the recent outbreak that just happened in one of the labs, where they had to shut it down and move all the scientists to a new site and demolish the old lab. It got detonated underground. But you also find these secret communiques that suggest to you that Stamos is not even the big boss, that there is some secret shadowy organization that's controlling him. He gets all these emails just from like Mr. L just telling him what to do and where to set up his base and everything. It's clear that he's working for this shadowy puppet organization. And you can also tell that Dr. Khan is alive and is at the new base, the new secret lab that's been moved to, and appears to still be heading research there.
This outbreak healed everyone's illnesses within a 3-mile radius because it's
Well, you don't know what
curing
the
disease, yeah.
You don't know what the virus does. That's what he's told you it does.
But I love that, like, outbreak makes it sound terrible. But people are like, oh, God, I feel amazing.
So you find out these secret files, and it backs up what you actually already learned from the underworld, that there's you get the exact location of this lab that's underneath an abandoned marble quarry, or inside an abandoned marble quarry that's miles outside of town. Are you done in this office? Are you going to leave?
Is there a way we can save this information? Like download
Onto a
it?
floppy disk.
Onto a 3.25 inch floppy, isn't it?
Yep.
Done.
Do that.
Beautiful.
If he has a tropical fish tank, I think we should break it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Coming back to that would be pretty distressing.
Yeah.
You could just change the pH balance, all the fish die.
Over time.
Or just crank the heater so they boil.
Oh.
You
This
just
is-
talked about poisoning them.
This is fish murder. This is not cool.
Yeah, I think unless there's something else you want to explore in here, I think we've got enough. To the quarry!
So you open the doors to the office, and lining the halls are members of the security team pointing machine guns and assault rifles at you.
One of those like comic, when you open the door and there's a
Yeah.
then you close the door and
Yes.
go, you're never be trapped.
They're out there waiting for you. What's your plan? You're going to burst out? You're going to fire from in here? You're going to surrender?
I think I'd like to see some sort of like not that I'm shying away from the action, but like some daring like run escape out the front, like maybe sliding down a inexplicably just imposition cable that runs from next to
Yeah.
the window to the ground floor where all the cars and rest of the security guards are, and fly away out there, or
Oh, well.
just get out into the hallway and start shooting.
Now, I was thinking someone amongst us has some grenades, right?
Just the one.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah,
You
I only
didn't buy
wanted
more
one.
than-
They came in one of those tubes with like 4 tennis balls.
Yeah.
It's like a 4 grenade tube, but I just took 3 out and kept one. And so as I walk, it goes in the tube. So you've closed the door. Be like, just a second, guys. And you close the door, and then I open it with the grenade. And I'm like, hold on to this. And I roll it down the hall, and then close the door again.
Oh, yeah, the
like-
first guy just go, can you hold this for me? Pull the pin out while he's holding it and then slam the
And I
door.
say, your party's been a real blast.
Behind the scenes, inside, you're trying to use your teeth to get the grenade pin out. Like you're like, I think I chipped a canine.
My diamond encrusted tooth.
Okay, so you're going to open the door and throw this grenade down the hall.
Yep.
Roll that for me.
Rolling brawn and stunt for the grenade roll. And I have for you a critical and a basic success.
This grenade tinks along the hallway, and you slam the door shut immediately behind it, and you hear this frantic scurrying and yelling, and then this deafening blast comes through of the grenade detonating, and a bit of plaster comes down from the ceiling. While Vanilla throws the grenade, what's Domino doing?
I'm pretty much waiting for the grenade to go off. The second it does, I'm back out into the hallway. Uzis up, going, Dominoes, bitch!
Somebody ordered Domino's.
2 for 1. Bring up 2 Uzis and start just taking out anyone who's still on their feet.
All right, roll me nerve and shoot.
Yeah, let's make that. Nerve and shoot.
Do you want to use adrenaline to buy any extra dice before you go?
No, this is quite a few here, so I'm going to have a go. 2 basics.
Unleash this torrent of bullets that are pouring down the hallway, and absolutely fires going everywhere, and bits of paneling are breaking off the walls, and there's rounds going in the ceiling, and the team seems reasonably untouched by all this. There's plaster dust going everywhere. It's obscuring their vision a bit, but it's not really doing much else.
Oh,
Well, in classic fashion, I draw my trusty Colt, rack the slide. I'm going to go full auto. So I'm going to spend an entire mag, and I'm going to gain 1 dice. 3 basic, which is 1 critical.
So you absolutely start firing, unleashing rounds as fast as your handgun can fire them. And you do have an empty mag in your gun now. That's one of the side effects.
Finally, an hour into the
Finally, yeah.
film, and you've got to change mag.
Yeah, it's finally going to...
17 racks of live ammo.
Yeah.
And you see a couple of these guards close to the door just get keel over it. So the bullets go through and they get thrown off their feet by the impacts. And one of them falls over a railing into a stairwell and as he falls
Onto
down.
a grand piano below.
Yeah, and you hear bang as he lands. Over their initial surprise, they all start firing back. It is an awful lot of high caliber rounds coming back at you. So I want all of you to roll a brawn and stunt to try and dive out of the way of this incoming fire.
Before you do that, I have a feat. It's called Get Down. It's going to cost me my turn and 1 adrenaline. And me and another hero hide, dodge a hail of bullets.
Sure. Who are you taking with you?
I look over at the scrawny, tiny, punk, pale, annoying jerk who's been annoying me for the last however long we've been on this adventure. And I look over at my daughter, in all but biology, and I think, all right, I'll save her. So I drag Domino into a hall.
Right, Vanilla, roll that dodge for me then.
I have a critical success for you.
So unfortunately for you, they are firing back in massive numbers. So you're still going to take 2 grit damage,
So basically what's happened is you've thrown a grenade. I popped out and just sprayed the hallway with bullets, hit nothing. You've come out into the hallway like a grumpy old dad, let off about 5 or 6, nailed everyone between the eyes, and then dragged me back inside as like a petulant child that just does the wrong thing.
You were showing that you were doing nothing.
Nothing, yeah. What have I told
And you have
about?
to be frustrated again.
Yeah.
You're being pulled back.
And then
from
being
the
pulled
action.
back, yeah.
Okay, so who wants to start firing back or do something else, some other clever scheme?
Oh, I'm in close combat. I want to start throwing hands.
Okay.
And elbows.
So you're going to launch straight out the door and get... So you're using your quick action to just
I'm
launch out the door?
moving like sideways through the corridor, and I'm just throwing spinning moves everywhere I go.
Roll a brawn and a fight.
That's so much fun because with my basic, I've given you an extreme and a basic.
You absolutely launch down this hallway like a blur. Just this rain of fists moving on from one to the next. It's like...
Running up the wall sideways for the
Yeah.
sweeping kick off before bouncing off the next guy.
It's filmed so slow
Yeah.
as well to make sure I can land each one and get to the right position. One of my elbows clearly misses by about 4 inches, but he's still like his head goes flying back into the plaster.
He does like a spin in the air 3 times before he hits the ground.
And then the painting on the wall of the corridor then falls on him as well. All this from no contact.
Every slight contact you make, they're unconscious.
One of my spinning heel kicks like does almost a freeze frame as it connects, and it shows my shoe brand.
Yes.
And you do a wink to the noise to the camera.
Little product placement.
Domino, what's... she's contributed precious little at the moment.
I know. She keeps getting thrown at barriers to everything she does. I think we need to get out of here now and make our way down the hall through the party and back out. We're going to get towards this quarry.
Have we emptied the hallway? Have we killed all the baddies?
No, they're still there. They're still there, firing sort of sporadic fire. But you don't have to stand there and kill them all. You can make your way out if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going
Or
to do
you
that.
never let up and you're then punching guests and people in cocktail dresses just down the chain. You're like, the fight's getting easier as I go.
No, I'm just running down the hallway. We're looking towards escaping.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing, yeah.
What about nerves and stunt? Does that sound about
Yeah,
right?
that sounds good to me. Through basic.
Becomes a critical.
Becomes a critical success.
Just don't take us back through the kitchen.
So you go booking off down the corridor, and you, as Vanilla's there, just pummeling down the hallway.
Just like
you
slide under it.
Yeah, you slide down underneath all these bodies going over your head and everything, and you get down towards the end of the hallway and start the run towards the stairwell that leads back down to the main hallway and then back down to the basement of the kitchens where you came from originally. Earl, you're watching Domino bolt up the hallway.
Yeah, so
What do you do?
I'm watching Domino's run off. Vanilla Justice is swinging fists at how many more security guards are in the hallway?
A few.
But it's filmed in a way that some of the ones I first hit then cycle round to the back of the group and I'm hitting them again.
Yeah.
They always wait in turn to attack single file as well. You can actually see one of them like counting. And he's like, 1, 2, and he does the big overhand, easily blocked.
I feel like if one of us has escaped, maybe we should all get out of here. So come on, Vanilla, do I need to make a move for it? Do I need to leg it or...
You're dragging me by
Yeah, I
my
was
collar
gonna-
and I'm still trying to
You're still trying
throw
to fight,
punches.
yeah. And it's like I'm breaking up a schoolyard fight. I've just dragged you by the back of the shirt. Come on, we're escaping.
In the stairwell, it's one of the ones that sort of zigzags its way down. Domino, you're jumping over the railing from side to side to get down that fraction quicker. But of course, Earl can't because of his hip. So he's sort of like
Walking the long way.
have to go the long way.
Every time he hits a landing, he rests for a sec.
No, we're at the elevator. I'm just pressing the button. Come on.
And then it cuts between the rail jumping and then back to that elevator music. Do, do, do.
I finally get down the end and he's like, boom, and I land breathing, like, and the door's just open. You're like, are we going?
You want to roll nerve and stunt for me as well and see if
Nerve
you
and
can
stunt.
flee your way past it, unless you've got a better plan.
No, that makes sense to me. Nerve and stunt. Too basic.
So you start to make your way out the door and you kind of try and grab Vanilla, but he is too deep involved in this fighting. His just stubbornness has kicked in and he's just continuing to pummel this one guard that he's on. And you essentially end up stranded almost in no man's land in the middle of the hallway. Well, you still got that quick action. You can still move. You can move back towards the office or move a little bit further along. What would you... In fact, you need to reload as well, don't you?
Oh, yeah, because I've emptied the mag. That's not a built-in thing. Or maybe that's my move.
No problem. So one of the guards you see that Vanilla goes back to pulls a flashbang off his vest and pulls the pin and throws it out. I need everyone to roll nerves and aware.
Poor Vanilla Justice was not ready for this. No success.
Extreme success. Although, so if I can break an extreme down to 3 criticals and give him 1 critical,
Sure. And Domino, how did you?
I actually have a critical and a basic.
So it sounds like all of you at the last minute, Vanilla's still too distracted, but just as the flashbang's about to go off, Earl sees what's going to happen, just puts his hand over Vanilla's eyes, and the flashbang goes off, and there's none of you are affected. The guards are actually a bit stunned by it having gone off, but no one else is. They're wavering now. What's your plan from here, Domino? Are you continuing down this stairwell, or are you?
Yeah, I'm making for the car. I'm going to go get the car so we
Great.
can get out of here.
Okay. Vanilla, are you still just pummeling?
But I'm going to do it different. Everyone expects me to fight here, and I try and be a tough guy, and I grab one, and I'm just going to give him a catchphrase and put some fear into him to take away his will to even fight for this organization anymore.
Sure.
And the thing I say to him is something along the lines of, you're doing the wrong thing. And it's just not a cool line.
I was ready to give you the adrenaline for that, but not after hearing it.
I was going to have to spend one for that. So,
Be a style and a brawn, because you're kind of intimidating him.
yeah, I like that. A critical.
Ooh.
That'll work.
Against all odds, the guy actually sort of hangs his head when you say this. He's like, you're right. You're right. I knew this was morally indefensible, but I just needed the money. You've made me think about things. And he drops his gun down on the ground and starts stripping off his uniform as he walks off down the corridor.
God.
And it's a bit from the film that just gets memed to
Yeah.
where it should clearly be punching and stuff like that. And people are like, you're doing the wrong thing.
It's like the Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he shoots the guy because they were hurt and couldn't film the fight, but they've done it really poorly.
Yeah,
We've run out of money for the stuntman. One of the production crew just puts the uniform on and goes, I'll just pretend to give
Just
up.
write a line in quick. Yeah.
Yep.
it's been working for me so far. Shooting bad guys. It's what I do best.
Great roll.
I think we must surely be out of running low on enemy security guards. 1 critical, 1 basic.
Oh, 1 critical, 1 basic. Amazing. Sure enough, as seems to be the way, Earl's gun speaks 3 times and 3 baddies fall, including the one Vanilla was like just about to punch, and this bullet just impacts him. He's
All
like,
the crazy sound effects were gone, and it's me delivering this brutal line of like, you're doing the wrong thing. And then out of nowhere, bang! And it just drops. And you're still like, "Durr, durr."
And that's exactly how one man had his face placed onto the face of another man and remarked on the length of time to which he consumed a peach. But shifting gears now as we make our way over to the Clyde in the studio for a revolutionary product that will change the way we approach hygiene. Clyde?
Thanks, Dave. Dr. Raymond here from Edgar and Friendly Hygiene has something very special for us today. Doc?
Thanks, Clyde. Let me show you the 3 seashells. Don't they look fantastic?
Oh, that they do. But what will we be using them for?
Don't be silly. They are going to the bathroom and will make the experience smoother.
Okay. And how exactly do they...
That's right, Clyde. 3 of them.
Yeah. 3 of them. But how do they work?
Seashells collected from the ocean floor. 1 set per bathroom.
Oh, wow. But Doc, I just can't get my head around...
Order today. Back to you in the studio, Dave.
Flashing badger.
You start to make your way down this hallway, and you think you're making your way out down the stairs, and as you get down to the ballroom level, obviously you've made an awful lot of noise upstairs, you hear this voice just go, "Run!" And you turn around and you see Constantine holding hostage a woman in a white lab coat with an ID badge that says Dr. Khan, and he's got a gun pointed at her head.
And you go,
And he's like, So he's like, "You listen to me." He goes, "Drop your guns and stay here. I don't want to kill her, but I'll do it if I have to." Now, I know this group, and I know your inclination will be, I don't care. Remember that you're action heroes. You're here to save good people, and what are you thinking?
I'm not in this hallway though, am I?
You've they caught up to you.
Okay. I was going to say I might have absent-mindedly on the way past just because pulled the fire alarm.
Oh, yeah, why not?
So the sprinklers go off.
So this is happening in the rain.
So people start to run out. There's a bit of chaos, bit of confusion.
Well, if you want to, you can do that. I'll count that as giving an assist to the people who are there standing in front of him.
Yeah.
And what about you guys? Is there a plan to try and get her away from him, or?
Yeah, but it's got to start with dialogue. We can't pass up the opportunity to say cool lines. So we're like, "Let her go. Constantine, she's not even in your weight class.
Ooh.
But if you're looking for a shot at the title, and I take my belt off, and then my pants fall down.
So you've pulled the fire alarm, the sprinklers start going off upstairs, and obviously, Vanilla, you've made a fool of yourself with your pants falling down. Is there a great plan here, Earl? Is there a way out of this? Is there a window you can throw yourselves through? Is there one of those laundry chutes you can jump down? Is there something? Tell me some incredible way you're going to get out of this.
Can I shoot the gun out of Constantine's hand?
Sure you can. And I know the sprinklers going off would make that a much easier job.
Well, no, that counts as an assist. He's pulled
I know. Yeah. I'm sorry I committed to that now. I thought the plan would be cleverer.
No, the plan is I'm an action hero through and through. I don't think of clever things to do. I shoot my way out. So
Shoot the hostage.
So you've got
just shoots Khan in the leg.
So you've got your normal dice. You've got +1 from the
plus one
assist.
to assist.
Vanilla, I'm not sure you contributed anything to that, did you? No. Is there any adrenaline? Do you want to spend?
Maybe you're
Well, I was gonna say-
distracting.
I was going to say, can Vanilla can be distracting Constantine
All right.
with all his nonsense talk.
If Vanilla,
About-
Some smooth speech, you mean?
Yeah,
if Vanilla successfully rolls smooth speech, I'll count it.
I have 2 basic.
I'll count that as an assist. He's lined up there. He's got the gun to her head. I know the sprinklers are going off, and Vanilla's smack talking. Is this the plan? Is it the gun out the hand?
It is, and the lights are fading, and there is just a spotlight on me.
Oh, you're going to use the
I'm
spotlight?
going to use my spotlight. This is all about me.
Excellent. So for anyone listening at home, Spotlight is a special move where basically he gets to take over as the GM for a bit with my agreement. And so you tell us how this is going to go. What's the outcome going to be here?
The outcome is going to be that I successfully shoot the gun out of Constantine's hand, but Dr. Khan is going to be wounded, her fate uncertain, and Constantine is going to flee.
Right. And also you get to flip this coin, and if it comes up on tails there, you get to keep your spotlight or gain another spotlight more correctly. So flip that for us and let's see if you lose your spotlight or not.
No, I've lost it, sadly.
Okay. You know, you're squinting over the sights there with the lights flashing and the rain bouncing off the top of the gun, and the bullet lets fly as if in slow motion, and it goes spiraling towards Constantine, hitting his gun just above the trigger there and causing it to break apart. And part of the gun shoots off and tears across the side of Dr. Khan's neck, who visibly slumps instantly. And in all the confusion and the rain, and the Constantine drags Khan's body away and disappears into a stairwell, shutting the door behind him, as you guys quickly make your escape from the mansion into the basement where the car of Domino is sitting there waiting. The terrible 1990s Jeep.
In the basement, in the car park. Yeah,
The
no worries.
concierge is sitting in the back seat of it
Yeah.
still. The valet just enjoying the
You
car.
always take an extra person on the chase with you. Yes.
Because at some point we might need to push him out.
Exactly.
He's like, I was just parking it.
Yeah, I promise.
So you make your way, and the tyres of the car screech away into the night as you make your way up your ramp, and security outside don't even really know what's happening, but they see you as you plough your way through the gates and disappear into the suburbs.
As we jump into the car, the valet concierge who's meant to give me the keys goes, I'm afraid you can't do that. As I go to take off, and as I get in and go, afraid, fear goes in the back seat. And then take off.
That's another memed moment where it's really been shoehorned in to make it
I
fit.
just wanted to do my
And even
catchphrase.
people watching it on their first time mouth along with it because they
Yeah,
know it's
they
coming.
know it's coming.
So you make your way off into the night and have escaped fairly scot-free from the mansion. And then the episode ends. That was episode 2 of Outgunned, Project Medusa Adventure. Mike Vanilla Justice is one of your worst names ever, but he was quite an effective character.
He rolls hot. He's not very likable.
No, that's matches his owner.
I like that you have based it on yourself.
What? I never said that.
I just thought you would. That's what. Oh, okay.
Yeah, jump in the comments if you want to hear Mike do some of his rap on the channel next time. We'll get that sorted out. Fitz, Domino, sort of quietly competent so far.
No,
but-
not really. Domino's sort of very much establishing herself in this movie as the very flashy, out there, guns first, doing whatever, very unsuccessfully every single time. I'm rolling cold, and nothing I'm trying is working.
Just behind the wheel of a car, I think is where
I think is where I blow. That's why I'm just going for cars.
Everywhere
now.
we go, next mansion, you're driving through the middle of it.
Yep.
Would you
driving
like
through the ball?
Would you like to
Yep.
valet the car? No, I'll take it in with me, thanks. Yeah.
And Earl, I think Earl is at his best when he's just squaring up to someone with just him and a. I'm surprised it's not a revolver. It's like a real 6-gun kind of cowboy character.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the World War II charm of the 1911 is working a treat, and heaven forbid I think of a clever way out of a problem.
No, violence is always the answer.
Always.
As is our motto here at the Flashing Badger podcast. Thank you very much for listening. We've had a great time. As always, I've been Gordon.
I've been Mike.
I have been Fitz.
I have been Wegs.
Catch you next time. Thanks.
Flashing Badger.